I mean, what would they do if they pulled The Last Jedi off of Netflix?
Oh my God.
We're not going to get into that today. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the High Ground Podcast. I'm Jeff.
Yay. I'm Caleb.
And we're going to be talking about the Netflix Marvel Universe being canceled by Disney. We're going to talk about why we think that might have happened.
Was it specifically Disney that canceled them, or was it because of bad?
See, that's what
batteries?
That's what we're going to get into.
Okay.
All right.
Doing the little, all right.
It's like thanks for ruining it.
It's fine.
That's
Spoiler alert.
Little look behind the curtain, guys. Caleb ruins everything.
I'm pretty good at that. So,
on Netflix, hopefully, if you're listening to this, you know we've had 2 seasons of Daredevil with a third one on the way. 2 seasons of Jessica Jones. I'm not sure if there's a third one on the way. And then 2 seasons of Luke Cage and 2 seasons of Iron Fist, and then 1 season of Defenders.
Right.
And there's been 1 season of The Punisher, but there's going to be a second one.
yes.
Which they filmed part of it out in our neck of the woods in Albany, which is pretty cool.
Yep.
They called up one of my audio competitors to rent equipment, and I was like, "Dang it! I wish I would have done it. I wish they had called me." Yeah.
That's awesome. I didn't know that.
Yeah, my buddy Ryan was bragging about it. I'm like, "Yeah, whatever, it's fine." So that would have been nice to have on my resume, but that's all right. All right, so we're gonna let's talk about our gripes first, like why we think certain things are being canceled. Now, I've seen every season from this whole universe so far, and when I found out that Iron Fist got canceled, I was so thankful.
Honestly, it wasn't a surprise to me either. When I think I was either on Instagram or Snapchat, and I follow IGN. And that was one of the big headlines, and I was like, oh. So I think I sent it to our group chat.
I think so.
And I was like, surprise, because I actually I don't know if this is a controversial opinion, but I liked the first season of Iron Fist.
Well, you're clearly a racist because a white person was endowed with the power of whatever. I know that was an argument for a while, but those people never read comic books, apparently. So.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. I thought the story was good. I didn't think there was a lot of filler. I mean, maybe a little bit, but it wasn't over the top like anything like The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Whereas you and I both have gotten through the same amount of season 2, where we stopped watching after the second episode because nothing freaking happens.
It's all exposition.
I was like, I remember at the end of it, we all looked at each other like, what even happened in that episode?
Like, so there are triads, and like the tigers and the camels and a bunch of other ones are fighting against each other.
I just hope the camels have the camel cigarette as their mascot.
Right? Yeah. Spoiler alert. There most likely will be spoilers all throughout this episode. Iron Fist season 2 sucks, and that might be why it was canceled.
Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah,
it just could have gotten bad ratings.
And these aren't
just
canceled.
People weren't watching it.
So it wasn't canceled in the original sense of the word, where like Firefly was canceled halfway through the season, kind of thing. It wasn't like that. It was, and I'm still hurt about that as well. Up yours, Fox. It was canceled after the whole season had come out because that's just the way the platform works. It's not released episode by episode. And I wonder if they're looking at the metrics and they're like, oh, man, no one made it past episode 2.
Right.
And that could be why. Maybe that's why Disney's like, you know what, we can pull it, and if we're going to make a little bit of money, maybe we'll put it on They'll continue it on their own platform, which of course they're going to make their own streaming platform at some point.
Yeah. I mean, I'm surprised they don't have it now.
Well, that's kind of why
the amount of properties that they own.
If you look, I'm gonna dish on Fox again. So if you look at Fox, most of their material is off of Netflix. Buffy's not there. Oh, Buffy was kind of the WB too, but like Buffy's not on there. Firefly's not on there anymore.
Family Guy's still on there though.
Family Guy's still on there, but I wonder if that's kind of because McFarlane owns more of it than Fox does. Maybe Fox just distributes it. I don't really know.
Okay.
But a lot of the stuff that was heavily binged was pulled off, and Fox is going to be making their own streaming service, which I already own Firefly in 2 different forms, so don't care.
Right. I'm just glad that Netflix is doing the Witcher series, so I don't have to buy. A separate streaming service for the Witcher.
That kind of stopped me when it came to the new Star Trek one as well, the Star Trek Discovery.
I started that, and it was okay.
I mean, that's kind of what I heard. But a lot of people are really giving it praise, and that's cool. I'll watch it at some point.
Maybe
but
also because I'm not a huge Star Trek fan or nerd.
Yeah.
So
and this is in the Prime universe as well. So it's the universe with
Metroid Prime.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Yeah, Samus Aran, the bounty hunter.
Hell yeah.
This is in like the original universe with Kirk, Spock, Picard, all of that. It's not in the new universe that we have that
not like
it got ruined.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So that's kind of where some Trekkies might not enjoy it because they're screwing with our timeline a little bit.
I don't mind that.
I haven't seen it though, so I can't say anything. I will at some point, but I'm not. My point is, I'm not gonna go behind the paywall to watch one series.
Right. Or I mean, you can always just sign up for a free trial and binge it and then cancel, which I have done several times for certain things. But
YouTube Red.
Actually, I haven't even done that yet. But.
Yeah, we're gonna use yours to watch the next season of Buddy System.
So you do think that it could heavily attribute to Disney's hand in pulling them off Netflix then?
I think so. Because if you look, I mean, if Disney really wanted to be jerks about it, they could probably even pull the third season of Daredevil, though it's probably already done wrapping. I haven't looked.
I have yet to see the third season of Daredevil, so
I don't think it's out yet. That's why.
Oh, it's not out yet? Okay.
I don't think so.
All right, cool. That goes to show how
maybe it is. I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, because we ended it at Defenders, and he woke up in that hospital.
Oh, right. Yep.
Again, spoilers. too late. Damn it.
At the end of Defenders, they defend something.
Yeah.
Crazy.
A lot of people said that actually ruined the whole TV franchise for Marvel. I disagree with that.
No, I enjoyed it. But
it was good. It was a great ride. It didn't really accomplish too much, but it kind of killed out the hand a little bit, and it definitely worked better than anything in the DCEU.
I was just going to say that. I'm thinking about the Aquaman trailer. I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to think about it.
It looks better than the first one they gave us, but I still don't think it's going to be a good movie. But anyway, that's way off topic. It's way off topic.
Sorry.
So yeah, I think the biggest issue is probably Disney wanting to make a power play.
Yep.
But at the same time, Iron Fist 2 was terrible. Luke Cage was the first season I really enjoyed. The second season I enjoyed too, but it wasn't nearly as moving as the first one. There wasn't a lot of really important backstory.
Okay.
Like you meet his dad, and that's kind of cool. And it's the guy that plays Freddy from House of Cards, so I kind of enjoyed that. But it just didn't really resonate with me. And Jessica Jones season 2 was the same thing. Like it was good.
I'm really bummed out about that because I absolutely loved the first season.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen it 3 times now.
It was cast so well. I almost said David Spade.
What the heck? David Spade is Kilgrave.
Yes, David Spade is Kilgrave. What's his name? David Tennant.
Yep.
Is Kilgrave, and I think that was just absolutely perfect. Seeing him as a villain, I'm a big Doctor Who fan, so he's my favorite Doctor. But seeing him as a villain was it's just unique and sort of refreshing. And
he did great.
He freaking killed it.
Oh, good one.
So I really love that. I just love the characters. I think Jessica Jones is just so badass, and I had a really fun time with the first season. I haven't seen the second one yet. I probably will if there's a night where I don't know what else to do.
I really thought you saw that with us. I guess not.
No.
I don't want to spoil it for you, Caleb.
You can. I mean, I'm not. I don't. I trust your word on.
It was really boring.
Okay.
There was a lot of family issues with her and Trish, and Trish's mom again. So that dynamic didn't change at all. But she also met her real mother, who also had weird stuff done to her after the car accident. And you meet the lady, and you're like, oh, that's totally Jessica's mom. And after 4 episodes, you're like, yeah, it totally is. And they're gonna go to Canada together, and that's it. It didn't do too well.
They pulled a Wolverine.
The best part of it was the dynamic between Jessica and Kilgrave, because he's dead, but he's still inside her brain. He's never gonna leave her alone. Okay. And that was pretty cool, but I was really hoping they would do more with that, and they didn't.
Mm-hmm. I really enjoyed the Punisher. I like him as a character. I think the guy who plays him Can't think of his name.
Yeah, Shane from The Walking Dead.
Yes,
Yeah.
that guy. I thought he did a phenomenal job.
Too much grunting for me.
It is very grunty, but I like Frank Castle's story a lot, and the dynamic between him and Lieberman.
Yeah, I did like that. It was cool how they were. It was kind of a forced thing, and he kind of forced it,
Right.
and then Castle kind of forced it.
Yep.
And then their whole like headquarters got wrecked. Yeah. But the whole thing between them was really good. The writing in that one is fantastic.
Yeah.
It's dark the way it's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
And I really did enjoy all of the Punisher. Can't wait to see what they do in season 2.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
And hopefully they leave something on Netflix.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Do you think if Disney does start their own streaming service, then everything's gonna just come off Netflix? Because
why would
Disney has a lot.
Why would
on Netflix.
Why would they continue splitting the profit if they don't need to?
It's true. Netflix is gonna suck.
I mean, what would they do if they pulled The Last Jedi off of Netflix?
Oh my god.
We're not going to get into that today. We'll probably have another big episode about that one anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah. So that'll probably happen. I bet that's a big part of it. But again, the show's kind of sucking in the second seasons.
Yeah, they're not doing too hot.
With the exception of Daredevil. Daredevil was like gold.
Oh yeah. I loved both seasons, yeah.
I don't know why. Some people think it's too slow, and I get that. Or like too needlessly dark. But like, he's blind. It's going to be a little bit dark.
Yeah. Yeah. And Matt Murdock's story is just cool in general.
It just made a really horrible dark joke. Because he's blind, so of course it's going to be a little dark. Hey,
wow.
Nice.
That just went over my head.
Good one, Jeff.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm pretty tired. I'm sorry, guys.
It wasn't a good joke either. It's not his fault.
Oh.
Yeah, if you guys have any opinions on this, feel free to leave a comment. You can catch us here on whatever platform you're listening to. We're going to be on Spotify, SoundCloud,
Google Play,
iTunes, and you can find us probably on YouTube as well. Not that anyone does podcasts on YouTube, but you got to have it.
We'll be launching our Let's Play channel shortly. Was that going to be a secret or
not anymore?
Surprise, guys!
We're going to be launching a Let's Play channel soon. We're going to be playing some retro games, playing some of the new niche games that are coming out on multiple platforms. Weird playthroughs of games that you hear us talk about all the time.
Princess Salad in the Lettuce Kingdom. Princess Tomato in the Lettuce Kingdom.
One of those. That's one of those niche games we're talking about. Also kind of retro. It's amazing. I think we're one of like 30 people that have played that game.
Yeah, I actually posted that game on this tangent on the Nintendo group that I am a part of. It's a Nintendo over 30s group, so there's a lot of people who have had experience playing NES growing up, and I posted that, and not many people knew about it. There's over like 5,000 people in the group, so I was like,
"You're not over 30, Caleb."
I know, but
do
let
they
me
know
in.
that?
Yes, I told them because you have to answer questions in the beginning. And they're like,
how many years over 30 are you?
I was like, I'm not over 30, but I freaking love Nintendo, so let me in. And they're like, okay,
all right, cool.
Just don't be a dick. And I was like, fine.
Don't be a dick is a good solid rule.
Yes.
All right, guys, that'll be. We can't forget Daddy Soda.
Oh yes. Okay.
This one's a great one. I just got over a trip down to North Carolina, and there are a ton of craft breweries down in Asheville. And
sounds like you said crap brewery.
Crap breweries.
A bunch of
There probably are.
Probably are. Yeah.
So one of them, we went to a place called the Funkatorium, and it's owned by Wicked Weed Brewing, and they had something called Oblivion. And if you know me, I love my Elder Scrolls games. I had to buy it. Didn't even taste it. And it's a sour red ale aged in wine barrels with blackberries and dates. And there's cherry in there somehow. Like
Yeah, it is incredible.
It pours a really nice ruby red. It bites just when you smell it, and it's only like 8.4. It's not really heavy.
It's refreshing.
Yeah,
actually,
it's fantastic.
Believe it or not, even though you get the sour, like I feel like I could just take big gulps, even though I won't because I want to savor it because it's so delicious.
Yeah, it's almost sessionable. It's it's almost. I think I could do 2 pints of this, and that might be it for me. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, guys, that's it. It's over.
Crank the rank.
We are the high ground.